The other day I was riding home on my motorbike from somewhere in Bali, somewhere in Ubud, and I was feeling good. I was feeling like I could finally just be okay with the past. Whatever happened, happened. Whatever was done or not done, it's okay. And then I thought, what happens sometimes when I get into this state when I have a state of equanimity? Self-sabotage. I distract myself from my goals, my ultimate goals, the things that I really want in this life. I distract with sex and the pursuit of money or whatever. I'm not doing that anymore. This is just for me, but maybe this will help you too. To make a commitment to yourself, to the things that you actually want in life. No one else really knows. There may be some trusted advisors or friends who can point out your blind spots, but ultimately no one knows you like you know you, as limited as it may be with your self-knowledge. But would you rather hand over the keys to your life to someone else? I would much rather be in the driver's seat, thank you very much. So I say go. Do what needs to be done to create the life you actually want. Go through whatever hell you need to go through, whatever darkness you need to. Embrace all the light along the way. Don't expect it to be easy. Don't look for comfort, even. But I'm not saying that you just work all the time and you lose your mind and lose all of your friends. Although if that's what it takes, then I guess that's what it takes. It's time to go. And so, to everyone, well-meaning or otherwise, shut the fuck up. I'm going. What if? What if I can actually, this time around, fucking succeed in creating the life I actually want and not just self-sabotaging, not destroying things, not doing things I don't want to do. And let people talk, think, whatever. They're not thinking about me anyway. Everyone's thinking about themselves. So why the fuck not just go? Why the fuck not just do what you want to do? So do it. Give a strong middle finger to everything else, to everyone else, to everything or anything that does not propel you to that life that you want. Let go. Rip the fucking band-aids off. Stop giving your power away to others. It doesn't matter if you have given away your power or how many times you've stumbled. It doesn't matter now. Start building your fucking house now. Start. I don't care what age you're at. If you think because of societal conditioning that you're too old or too young or too fat or too skinny or anything like that. I know it sounds cliche by now because you've probably heard plenty of motivational speakers talking about these things, but it's true. Tell yourself you do have agency. Rewrite the story in your brain. If you can do it yourself, cool. You may need some help there to rewrite the things that you tell yourself consciously, and more importantly, what happens subconsciously. For those of you, yes, I'm talking to you, you know who you are. For those of you who are suffering, who don't see any way out, there are ways out. But the best way is through. You're just in a jungle right now. Maybe you're getting rained on. Maybe a bird or two just shit on your shoulder. Maybe you just cut your leg on a branch. Someone stole all of your stuff. What do you do? Do you just stop? There's a beautiful village on the other side of this forest, in the other side of the jungle. But if you stop, and you can take breaks, take a break, cry, let it out. Get that emotion out, let it be there, feel it, release. But you do have some delicious water, and you do have some pure air to breathe, because the rain doesn't last forever. Jungles end. So I'm asking you, can you keep going? Can you keep your head up and with renewed spirit, with renewed power, with renewed strength, can you just go on? Even if it hurts, even if each step a bit or very painful, can you take one step at a time until you make it through this jungle? I believe you can. Because what if the clearing is closer than you think? Might not be though. Maybe take a moment to breathe, to notice the beautiful leaves of a tree or a plant along the way. How a butterfly flies by your head, a caterpillar does its own thing on the ground, unaware of what you are, uncaring, unknowing. Can you just notice all of these things? Can you notice the smell of the rain? How it's nourished the entire forest, and perhaps you too. What does it smell like? What do you hear? Are there birds? Maybe you can even hear the distant roar of an airplane overhead. A slight breeze rustles the feathers of a bird. A slight breeze winds its way through the leaves of the trees, sends a small shiver down your spine. does the air feel like on your skin? Here. Maybe you're realizing that you're not hurting as much anymore. Because all of a sudden, you're there. You are now. Maybe you hear someone whoop in the distance, and you realize you're not alone. Maybe it's a friend, someone you feel comfortable with. Maybe you know how to get to them. Maybe you can forge your way. Maybe you can get out of that jungle together. Maybe this is going to be one of the most beautiful times of your life. And why not? Observe how the mind has a tendency to label things as good or bad. And realize that it's partly because of the social conditioning of, especially in the modern age, of not wanting to feel discomfort or wanting everything to be an Instagram post worthy moment, all moments IG worthy. How horrifying. That's worse. But it's also part of our biology. With fears popping up that served us well to be much more fearful of a branch possibly being a snake than to have no concern and to experience no fear. Otherwise, you and I would not be here. So it makes sense. The beautiful thing is now we can just see things like fear as emotions. They can be there, and we can move on, and we can do things, and it doesn't matter how it looks. How are you going to get out of this jungle? Or maybe a better question is, how are you going to enjoy it as you make your way to a destination, not a final. There is no end line, no end game, no I finally made it type of thing. That's the stuff of myth. How can you enjoy right now? Or at least let it be. Maybe not enjoy it. Maybe just let it be. Can you let the present moment and all that it contains be? Can you give it space? As a parting note, I invite you to realize where your power has been given away and to start claiming it back. It'll be just small steps. I invite you to move forward. I invite you to breathe. Do strong breathwork sessions every day. Settle your nervous system. Do something physical. have to be crazy. It can be a walk or a run or weights, lifting weights or surfing or running up a mountain. The point is to move. We are made to move. Identify your addictions. Choose which ones you want to keep, if any. Choose which ones you want to let go of. Take as much time as you need to figure out what life you want. Once that's figured out, be prepared to enter into a new jungle. These things take time. If you've silenced your own inner voice for a long time, it will take a bit for you to be able to listen to it again, especially if you have a number of years already under your belt, so to speak, in this life. If you're fairly young, then it's possible this might be easier, but also possibly not. But this thing called life doesn't last forever. So, what will you do now? Because that's all you ever have. Is now.